Hello and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Football. I'm going to mix it up here. It's going to be a Friday Night Football Trifecta. This is military night, and this is the week number 4 of the schedule. The Wyandotte Bears are at the Allen Park Jaguars. $5 will make you holla. And it's halftime, so the refs are taking a break, and military night. So we'll see, the National Guard here. And it's hard to read the scoreboard. It's an old school one. Here's their ticket, though. September 14th, 2018. Free pizza with any purchase. I think that's up on the hill. Yep. And it's quite the evening here. I've never seen this before. At least I can't recall, but they got fireworks, so we'll watch this for a little bit. This is kind of neat. Jaguars are up 16-8. I saw it on the scoreboard. And here we go, players making their way back onto the field from the locker room to get ready for the second half. Allen Park has some pretty good history when it comes to football. So, state finalists twice. Souvenirs, pre-game warm-ups, big doggy.
Is that
love the horseshoe tracks. To 8. Yeah, this is an old scoreboard, Daktronics, but it works, and it's accurate. Every now and then a light bulb will burn out. Park runs it in for a score. That's 6. The crowd goes wild. Allen Park with the dark green jerseys there. Here's a look at the concession stand prices. Good crowd out tonight, and well, this is usually determines who wins the downriver league title. This is a huge game, always. 2 good programs. And cheerleaders, for heaven's sakes, be careful.
Jags will take over 1st and 10 on the 1.47.
Oh, yes, and train action. That rocks. Going under the horseshoes.
Go back. Take the ball! Take the ball!
Bears got the touchdown, but missed the point after. But we got ourselves a game here. It's up, and it's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the game. Your final score, right back Roosevelt.
And the Jaguars, that's hard for me to say, Jaguars win a hard-fought game, and this downriver league is quite competitive. All right, I gotta switch tapes here. Wow, little delayed reaction. All right, second tape going in, and this is going to be Friday Night Football Part 2. 2 of 3. We got the Trifecta going. And here we go. Admission $5 and going pro. That's a good thing. We'll talk more about that later. Here's the ticket. Home of the Tigers, and you have a coupon on the back. And this was a big to-do. This is not in the Downriver League, but this is a game where Fortson traveled to Belleville, and the news crews are out here, so you knew this was a big game. Just missed halftime. Belleville has a kick-ass band, but I missed the halftime show. Fortson is up 17-14 at halftime. And we're going to be in for a pretty well-played second half. Both teams came into this contest with a 5-0 record. But they're both going to make it to the playoffs, and they probably, chances are very good, they'll meet again in the playoffs. So this was part 1 of 2. Here we go, second half. Belleville is in the orange and black. Fortson with the yellow pants and white jerseys. Take 2 of the kickoff. Here we go.
Number 34 on the return for the Jackets. He's picked up on
We are under the lights, hence the name, Friday Night Football. Except earlier in the year, for like the first 2 weeks, they had Thursday Night Football. Anyways, this is like artificial turf here. You can see the shine. There's the Fortson band.
5-12 left in the third.
That was a 31-yard field goal, so they got a kicker at Fordson, which is good. A lot of times high schools opt for the 2-point conversion because, it's hard to find a good kicker. God, I missed the band. They're already taking the instruments off the field. Going pro, though, that's a good way to have a career, make some good money, and not to start your career in huge debt. Here they had a police presence. Look at the lighting. That is one badass police car. Nice defensive play there by the Fordson DB.
I'm sorry. Daryl Johnson on the receiving end. His tag is a 1st and goal.
And that was a very nice catch there. And the Tigers scored, and it's 20-20.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 21. Tractors 20.
We got ourselves a ball game. Look at the sailboats on the lake. That's a police vehicle also. So nobody was going to be misbehaving tonight. This was a hard-hitting game. And there were a few penalties, too. That was a view through the soccer net there. That's when they play the other football. All right. The end of the third quarter, and then it's not snow. Not yet anyways, but yeah. Got the rain factor going. Fordson takes the lead. This is back and forth.
You close? You all right? All right. All right, 2 point. I wish
Two-point conversion is no good, so Fordson is up 26-21. That was smart to bring the umbrellas. I did not think of that. scoreboard started acting up. I don't know if the rain was affecting it, but it had like these glitches. Two-point conversion is good. That score isn't right. Fairplay.com. Okay. All right, there I think we got it right. 29-26. The band loves it. The Tigers are up. Cloudy, but at some point they have to put on their rainy or drizzly or something, come up with something else. It was enough to make the band move on. It's like, they are leaving the field. Bands rock, so we're going to miss those guys. Here's a look at the concession prices. And there the scoreboard acting up again. It's down to zeros and ones. Yeah, should have brought the umbrella. Belleville had the interception and then a fumble, and Fortson recovered and gives Fortson another chance. They're only up by 3, and Fortson has a decent field goal kicker.
Interception.
Come on. I'm trying to get him to jump offside. Come on, fellas. Don't give him a play clock. 1, 2, 3. Don't jump.
Yeah, we saw the kick earlier. He made a 31-yarder set. A field goal there would have tied this game up. Several of us were trying to figure out what happens in overtime. They seem to change the rules every now and then, and it's different for high school, college, or pros. But yeah, here we go, end of the game.
I'm fucking him up. He mad at me. So he need to hear from y'all. Yeah. I'm throwing up on that motherfucker tonight. Get your ass down. I tell him he mad. Cause you hollering. Bitch, I see you on turn.
I'm counting 7 referees. That's quite a few for a high school game. But they need refs all the time for all sports. All right, that was the final there. And the traditional handshake at the 50-yard line. These two teams, boy, well, that was the first loss for Fortson. They both went on to win their games in week number 7. So Belleville is 7-0, and Fortson is 6-1 at this point. Both teams are headed to the playoffs, and depending how the pairings go up, but chances are they'll probably meet in the second or third round, I'm guessing. But check out this MHSAA.com. That's great for giving you all the schedules and scores and playoff points and all that. Well, game over, so nothing left to do yet but to drive home. So there's a little bit of a traffic jam out there. There's the Tiger Paw.
And cheered on by their peers, but tonight's night, what made that special was the presence of the police officers.
Belleville, French for beautiful city, and it is quite a nice city. So Channel 7 doing their thing here as fans exit the stadium. A nice artistic bike rack, the performing arts. They even have a library. Go figure. Looks like an outdoor patio there for luncheon and stuff. Part of the Van Buren Public Schools. Belleville is one of the larger Division or Class A schools. They're in Division 1, but they have quite the attendance. Close to, 2,800, close to 3,000. Fortson has a pretty good attendance also. Those are two big boys as far as high schools, heavyweights. Okay, here we go. That's what you do. Log in, and that's what you type in, and you get that. Then hit the sports tab up on top. I'll show you how easy this is. Then you have all the different sports, which is great. There's more than just football, but hit the boys' football. Girls don't have a tournament yet, or they're not set up. But then scroll down, and we're in week number 7. This is taking me forever. Hit that, and then you can narrow it down by school, but go by the league. So the Downriver League is my favorite league, and my alma mater is in this league, just starting this year, Etzel Ford High School. But anyways, I'm going to put search contest, and it'll just give you the scores and the schedules. This is early in the evening before the games to be played, and those are the matchups. And I'm going to see Brownstown Woodhaven host the Trenton Trojans. So hit that. And then it's for that particular school, but then we'll get the conference standings, which is great. And this is a competitive league to be sure, but it has all the scores from the previous week. Hit any of those tabs on the left for any of those teams, and you'll get their schedule. It's easy, even I can figure it out. But here are the standings, updated and everything. And there are 10 teams in the conference. They have 9 games, so they play each team once. It's perfect. And there's good chance there's going to be 5 teams that are going to make the playoffs out of the Downriver League. Pretty competitive league. And Woodhaven's has an up-and-coming program. They've been around for a few years, but they're making some noise. And right now they're up top. I had to park way out here at the PNC Bank and had to hoof it back. Here's their welcoming sign. And then they have a big rock out front. Could be a meteor. I don't know. And then the seniors, the O seems like it was an afterthought there or something. Like they didn't leave enough room, but they got it in there. Then I like construction and so forth. My eye, like, what's going on here? And there's the game plan. That's a pool, if you can see the lanes, and then a diving area. And then behind it, basketball court. There's no light on it, so this is coming kind of dark. But that's that whole length there. This is looking from the end. There's the football stadium. I still got to walk all that way. Okay, we're under the lights. Friday Night Football. This is game 3. This is from week number 7. And it's already game on.
Corbett on the 5-yard touchdown run.
Conversion was not successful. Trenton is up 14-12 at this point. And the high tension wire lines here. Kind of artistic in their own way. I still have to make my way inside. There's my evil twin. He likes football also. It's a family event, so yeah. It's kind of a younger crowd, definitely. And the Warriors, that's their nickname here, the Brownstown Woodhaven Warriors. And I had $5, and adults 12 and over $5, but she was going to give me the senior rate. And it was like, I don't know if I was supposed to feel good about that or kind of bad. Yeah, God, this age creeps up on everybody. Holy cow, that's the first time. Yeah, I could have saved $3. I felt bad. I gave it back and said, no, we'll help the athletics out. I'm used to paying $5. But, wowee, it happens to the best of us. It took me back. I'm still having trouble digesting all that. Wow, I'm 58, and I still got a few years. But, yeah, I could have saved $3. I would have felt guilty, though. Here, the concession area, and you kind of got to run the gauntlet in between here. You get real close to the field and so forth, and the goalpost. Woodhaven's in the purple uniforms, the Warriors. Here, you got to run the gauntlet right behind the field goal post. And then you get to the other side. Actually, just a wink-wink kind of thing. The concession lines are shorter on the visitor side as opposed to the home side. So it'd be worth walking the gauntlet. Shorter lines, in and out. All right, the band, excellent. Rehearsing. In action. playoffs are deceptive. It's hard for me to follow who has the ball, so not the best camera work at times. But look at the crowd here, the student section. Touchdown, Warriors. And this, to me, even harkens back to older days when the Warriors were a pretty decent film in the 80s or whatever it was. And that was a New York gang on roller skates and baseball bats. Warriors. Yeah, so they're making... making a comeback, add 2, 20-17, they take the lead. Warriors. Yeah. But these are two probably playoff-bound teams. Trenton, let's watch. Trenton has 2 easier opponents to end the week, so if they get 6, they're in. All right, that's the end of the third quarter, or end of the half, excuse me. Band is, I thought there was going to be a performance per se by the band, but with the homecoming festivities and the like, we're going to see the floats and the homecoming queen and court and the king and the court. And so they're setting up here shortly after 8 on October 5th. This is the way it was. They have an award-winning band, too. I've kind of become a band groupie over the years, and I know Woodhaven, they're good, but this is homecoming, so we're going to tune in with this. Here's the floats. These are like hand carried. A lot of schools have it where you can have your Ford F-150 and you can tow a trailer and put your float, but maybe they have a rule that you have to carry it. I don't know if it's like a parade. That's kind of neat though. It would limit things a little bit. Okay, they're already introducing some of the court, but we'll take a closer look here at the winning float. Just keep winning. There you go. Yeah, they haven't lost yet, the Warriors. That's a colorful float. And the band's playing, but ever so lightly, so it's like background music. But they want to keep it so the PA announcer can introduce the court.
His brother, his grandparents, Tony, TJ, and Clarence, along with the rest of the Beavs. Our next year's parents, finally, your 2018 homecoming camp. He attended Bates Elementary. He's a GPA of 3.4.
That, I presume, is the king. You can't help it. I shouldn't say it, but I can't believe it's not butter. Do they still run those commercials? Those were classics. And so, just saying. But it's the pageantry and everything with homecoming is really, really nice. And then the following day, Michigan had their homecoming, and so a lot of people come back into town. So that's kind of fun. you have that whole thing. So I'm not going to be able to get footage of the Michigan game this week. Then we'll have to wait till next week. He's got the Warrior haircut right there. All right, halftime. The refs are taking their break. Yeah, a homecoming shirt there. Here, a closer look at the winning float. That's a Trojan helmet in there. I didn't see that from afar, but yeah, that's clever. I like that. The Queen, I presume. And so it's picture time.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. Tonight, Woodhaven High School.
Oh, then they're going to announce the 50-50 winner. It was a crowded event. A lot of families, a lot of young folk, whatnot. It was a lot of fun. And for $5, and if you're a senior, it's only $2.
And that means that over $1,000 went to your Woodhaven High School marching band. Which is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, good news or bad news for you. It is a blue ticket. 790-363-790. You might want to make your way up to the booth.
Yeah, for heaven's sakes, if you have those numbers, run up to the booth. Probably the lady with that little red basket got a little present for you. All right, so then the cheerleaders, there's like an alumni section, I presume. Or how does this work? A youth section? All right. Teams are entering the field. We are the Warriors. For the second half kickoff.
Kyle Emery, number 12, Dave's through the middle of the line for 4 yards.
All right, looking at the construction, the parking area, where they keep the school buses, just getting the lay of the land. But it's Woodhaven must be growing. This is actually, the school is located in Brownstown Township. But the Woodhaven Warriors. Okay, I'm going to run the gauntlet again. There's a look at the kitchen. And, yeah, the shorter lines there. But the construction continues. It's the sawtooth blade look. And the game continues on. Oh, I'm looking at my vantage point way up there. Some kids are playing football. But that's a good vantage point. I was going to check the band out, but they're taking a break right now. They performed at halftime. Oh, somebody scored. Yep, the Warriors scored 26-17.
The two-point conversion is good. By number 45, Clarence Corbin. And your score is 5 on 1 remaining in the third.
28-17. Woohoo!
Fight for the win! Don't get hit! Fight for the win!
Pass is complete for Trent. To number 20.
All right, the band started performing about 8:46. Yeah, I'm trying to point where I'd be checking the band on. I wish I was on that side of the field now. But I'll catch the band at the end of the game. They'll do a procession back to like the staging area or the locker room, assembly hall. I got a name for all that. I got to get my vernacular down. But yeah, this all for like $5 for entertainment purposes. It's a good value for the dollar, to be sure. And the old stadium, no smoking. Yeah, this was the old field. So they've expanded. They use it as their practice facility now, but it backs up to the visitor section here. So it's interesting. There's a little gap between the old and the new, but they have these bridges. They got 2 bridges across. So my evil twin says, aha. Take a shortcut. So the visitor press box here. Totally missed that, but a touchdown pass in the end zone.
Touchdown, Trent. Two-point conversion is no good, and with 9:38 to play in the football game.
Keep working! Keep working!
Yeah, tight game here. Hard fought. 28-23, yes. Here's the second bridge across.
And the Woodhaven Band rocks.
See the gap in between the 2 stands, but it kind of works as an overflow section. If you need to just take a moment or something or chill, the game gets too intense. Go to the other side, take a moment. But, yeah, well-played game here. Downriver League. Yeah, 5 teams could make the playoffs. And then some of these teams will meet again in the playoffs.
Two flags on the play.
They got the crowd going, but it's going to be called back there. They had a hanky fall onto the field, so yeah.
After the penalty is marked up. For 12, Kyle Emery.
And Trenton travels well. They have a spirited fan base. The parents do it too. They're into this program. And they're a smaller school. I'm pretty sure they're Division III when it comes down to the enrollment thing. And Brownstown Woodhaven is firmly entrenched in Division II, if not even Division I. I have to check that now, but in the Downriver League, I think Woodhaven is near the top as far as enrollment. Zebra Conference. It's going down. Let's see how they figure this one out. Yeah, young families, yeah, this would be a great cheap night out. And I'm thinking babies and toddlers, you might not even have to spring for them at all. And then concessions are reasonable. Then you got, yeah, I'd like to say it's more than just a football game. The football, exciting to be sure, but there's the bandmates, the cheerleaders, the concessions, the dance squad, and the bands. Sometimes these bands, they have more fun than they should be allowed to have, I think. Okay, here we go. This is a fair play model. This is an updated version. I like the lighting a little bit better there. It's got more of that digital look. And I wonder if those are still individual bulbs back there or not. I don't know how they do, but it's a competent scoreboard. Hey, the tubas, the trombones. All right, Powerade. All this walking has made me thirsty. Doing the Sweet Caroline thing. All right. Taking down the decorations already. have to cut this game off short and air the remainder next week, hopefully, and then the U of M marching band as it marches back to Assembly Hall. Folks, though, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this rendition of Friday Night Football with 3 games. It was a trifecta. Good night.